I'm Katrina, and this is Sew and Tare, and today I'm going to be harvesting some garlic. Now, I had garlic that was ready a long time ago and some that just got ready, and I have not harvested the ones that were ready first. I should have done that, but I haven't. So I'm going to harvest the ones that are ready now, then go over and harvest the other ones, and we'll show you what we got. So these just come right out of the ground. It's awesome. Nice and firm. And we're gonna let this dry. It's pretty dry already, but we're just gonna let it dry a little extra in the screen and porch. And I'm gonna put it in my basket. So when you're harvesting garlic, it should pull right out of the ground. Shouldn't have to do much to it. And it's really easy to do. That's a pretty small one. I want to get the dirt off the roots. I have other things growing in here, so I expect some of these to be a little bit smaller than others. Oops, that one came right off. Well, we'll leave that one for next year. That's what happened last time. Last year when I did garlic, I didn't plant this much. I just planted a little bit, and it actually just, I forgot about it. And so it's growing in the front right now. It just came back next year and it's fine. Now, I did plant way over here. And this is where the artichokes were. These are some very small bulbs over here. And we also have ants. All of these by the artichokes are pretty small. That's not surprising to me because the artichokes shaded them out. So people braid this. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll probably just let it dry and cure and then break off most of the top. Now this is a fairly new bed. This is only the second year I've had this bed. So that says good things about the nutrition of the bed. Still good. And then definitely next year we'll definitely put more like manure and stuff on here. Now these ones are pretty small. The ones that are in the sun are pretty big. Like this one's pretty big. That one didn't have much light block. Starting to get some decent sized bulbs here. It's so easy to harvest though. See, like that came up before the celery came up, and I was able to put on a good head. remember, each of these that were planted was only planted with one clove. So what you get back when you plant garlic is pretty high yield. Now the larger ones definitely are from areas that had more sunlight. So that's something to remember in the future. Oh, that's a dill. Dill. Try to harvest this in between the dill. Pretty big ones. Alright, so not a lot of time to harvest. Didn't take a long time to plant it either. I'll put the link in the video of planting it here so you guys can see how long that took. Garlic's pretty easy. Here's that garden bed that we made earlier in the year. I'll put a link up here. And I never put irrigation on this. That was my bad. I should have done it. I just didn't get to it. Now, this is an early variety, so I thought it died back with the heat and it was dead. Let's see if there's any bulbs, because it might have just been an early variety. Yeah, look at that. Looks like it's just an early variety, and probably would have done better with water, but it's fine. And what happens is these end up coming apart at this place right here when they get too dry. So I'm gonna have to be careful about how I do this. So I know I just had some here. That's a rock. Yeah, it looks like these got pretty crispy and disconnected. So I might just see what comes up next year on some of these, or I might surface dig. There's some good ones in there. Good ones in there. Okay, let's see what we can find. Yeah, see, these are pretty dry. Pretty dry. And then there's another variety back here. Let me test that, because I'll probably come back later and get these. Oh boy, that's tiny. It looks like an onion. Alright, let's see what else is back here. Well, maybe... I know this is garlic when I planted it. Boy, okay, I'm gonna leave those in there. Maybe see what we can get next year, because they'll do fine. They'll grow next year. They'll grow next year. It looks like little tiny onions though. Isn't that funny? All right, we'll water it next year. Well, thanks for harvesting garlic with me. So some of these are still green at the top. That's kind of when you're supposed to do it, when they still have a little bit left, a little bit life left. And then this will dry out. What's happened with a lot of these is that this is already dried out, so when you pull, it breaks the bulb off, which is fine. It stays in the ground. We're gonna have a lot of garlic that comes up on its own next year, because I did break some of them off. And then looks like this bed, I'm just gonna keep it as a garlic bed next year and actually water it. So I hope you appreciated watching this, and that you have a great day, and that you are growing garlic, and probably should have harvested before I am showing this. So I'm gonna have some things on how to use garlic and how to store it and all of that coming up, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please like and subscribe and share with somebody who you know will like it. Thank you.